Hey guys, Chad with BAKO'S Custom Lawn, and got to do a little troubleshooting on this cord here on this Costco 7.5-foot Christmas tree. Now the deal is it kind of makes it nice. You got several little things here that you can unhook and check to see what the problem could be, whether it's the plug-in itself, the on and off switch, or the actual switch that controls the functions of your lights. Now, what I'm doing here is I'm going to unhook each section, plug it back in to see which one is not working. So once I remove each and every part and troubleshoot it, I'll be able to see how the light's not coming on there. The bad part is still on the cord. So then I have to take it apart again, remove another piece, and then hook it all back up and then see if the lights come on. So basically, if you hook everything back up, you removed a part and the lights come on, then you know you found the bad part, which in my case, as you're going to see, is going to be the function switch for the lights themselves. So later in the video, I'll tell you about the warranty information, how I got a hold of them. See there, I just figured it out, what the bad part is. So I've got it in my hand there. Basically what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to repeat the process just to make sure that it is in fact the light function switch there. Because, you know, when I get on the phone with the Poly Group, which that's who you get a hold of, the phone number is actually on the outside of the box of the Christmas tree that you buy. So once you get a hold of them, they're going to want a picture and all of that of the bad part and a picture of your receipt from Costco. If you don't have your receipt from Costco, you can always go online if it's been like less than 2 years, I believe. But if it's been longer than 2 years, you can go to the warehouse and they'll actually print it, which that's what I had to do. It's been 3 years, so I had to go to the warehouse. They looked it up and they got it for me. So basically, I just reconfirmed that it is that switch in my hand there, and that's the one I'm going to need. And again, I'm just triple checking here because I just wanted to make sure that I actually had the culprit there. And like I said, it makes it kind of nice the way they have that cord set up, because you can troubleshoot exactly what the problem is and then get it fixed. But just for my own peace of mind, I just wanted to make sure that I had eliminated everything and done everything that the rep had asked me to do. So
So now we know that this is the bad part. It's actually the little switch here. So we're gonna call the company and we'll get another one ordered up. That's for the 7.5 foot Costco Christmas tree. Hope this helps. Hey guys, Chad with BAKO'S Custom Lawn, and just wanted to give you a little update on my Costco Christmas tree, the 7.5 footer. I bought it about 3 years ago. So this year, for just after Christmas, the lights just quit working. So I figured, well, I'll call the information on the outside of the box. There's a phone number there. I talked to a rep. He said that you'd have to go through some, basically some checks and stuff to see what was causing it, because there is a little on and off switch there. There's a switch that controls the lights and different things, the functions of the lights. So it could have been any of those things, and it can even be the plug itself. So there's like 3 things on that one cord, power cord, that it could be. And so I started looking at it a little closer, and each one of those sections is able to be unscrewed and pulled apart. And so by process of elimination, you can actually figure out which one is the problem. So I did all those things, and I found out that it was the, it's like the function switch that turns between, the color or the white or the fading in and out of all of the functions. So I figured that out. I've got, go ahead and get this opened up here. I'm pretty sure that's what's in this package here. After I talked to him and everything, I had to send a picture of my receipt from Costco, and I had to send a picture of where the problem was. So basically, once I figured out what it was, I unhooked the part, just laid it on the floor, lay it on the table, wherever. Took a picture of that, included that in my email, because they did send me an email just requesting what they wanted. So the picture of the receipt and the picture of what I needed. And after, I think, I don't know, it was 4 or 5 hours, they sent me a response saying my warranty had been, it's been approved, and they were going to send it in the mail. So the crazy thing is that, which was kind of crazy, comes from Poly Group, and they give you a packing slip and all that. That's in here. Tells me what they sent, and get in here, see what they sent here. Well, they sent me a remote. That wasn't part of what I needed, but they sent it anyway, so that's kind of cool. Hopefully they actually sent the part that I needed. Oh yeah, so cool. They sent me a remote and the actual part that I needed, which happens to be this part right here. Now, we don't know if it's actually going to work or not. I'm actually going to go install this with you, and we'll see if it works. It's kind of crazy that, this part would go bad on the tree, because generally for me, I just set it on what I like, and it was basically, it would go between the white and the colored, and then fade back and forth. And I just left it on that pretty much through Christmas and New Year's. And just shortly after New Year's, it just shut off, and the cord was pretty hot. So I'm guessing, whatever malfunction this had, it just failed. So anyway, that was kind of cool. They actually sent a new remote, and it looks a lot different than the other remote, because when I actually bought the tree 3 years ago, I don't know, like a month after I had bought the tree, they sent out like a recall and said that the remote that they had stuck in the box with the trees when you bought the tree had a defect in it or something. So I just called and got a new one. And it was crazy, because shortly after I got the new one, the old one did break and it wouldn't work anymore. So anyway, I used the old remote, or the newest remote that I got, just to make sure it worked. And that was last year, and the year before. And then I didn't use it anymore. I just used a little function thing, this thing, and set it the way I wanted it. So anyway, so now I have 2 new remotes, and yeah, so they were pretty good. And I think this is probably the last year that I have a warranty on this. So you know, in the future, I'm probably going to have to like buy the parts for this, but it's not a huge deal. So anyway, before I go, you know, if you guys like these kind of videos, make sure you like, subscribe, share with your friends. And we do have merch. We're on the Spring Store on, we're not set up on TikTok yet, but we are set up on YouTube. So if you want to buy some of our cool merch, we have hats, we have coffee cups, we have all kinds of stuff, shirts, hoodies, you know, so if you're interested in that kind of stuff, you know, it helps the channel, especially when you share and you buy the merch. It just helps us make these kind of videos to help you guys out. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and get over here by the tree, and then we're going to install this part and see if it actually fixes the problem. Alright guys, so here's going to be the old piece to this. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to get that piece here. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. Get this pulled out of here. Go ahead and get this one installed. And then you can only go one way, so it basically keeps you from putting it together wrong. So go ahead and screw this back on here like so. And then we're going to go ahead and screw this, put this part back on. And it looks like it's kind of hard to do this. It's not very bright right here. So that's going to go right in there like so. We're going to screw this back on. And then we're going to plug it back in. So we'll turn the tree on. And now you can turn the tree on and off with the switch. And we can go through all the functions. And this is the color function here. And we'll hit it again, and it'll go in and fade in and out of color, if that's what you like. Or you can do, I think, all of the functions here. So I think it'll go between color and fade out, and then, yeah, see it goes, and that's the one I always leave it on. It'll fade between color and the white light. So basically, if you guys have this problem, all you have to do is, by process of elimination, you remove each part and then turn it on. And then if it works after you remove the bad part, then you know which, basically by process of elimination, you remove the bad part, and if it's, and then hook it all back up, and if it works, you found out what the problem is. So in our case, it was this problem here. It was this piece here. So I'm, you know, if it's your guys' tree, it may be something else, but it just happened to be this one. The new one looks a little bit different. You can tell it's a little larger and probably a little bit better made. So maybe they had this problem before. So anyway, guys. All right, guys. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to pull this little deal out of here, which activates the remote battery. Just remove that out of there. Then I'm going to kind of check this new remote and see how well it works. So you can dim or you can brighten the lights. So you can make them brighter or dimmer, whatever you prefer. And then it looks like here's the colors. And then it's got this one here, which is basically that one, or the last one where it goes in between light, color, and back again. And then I'm not sure what this one does here. Oh, this is to make it brighter and dimmer as well. So anyway, yep, this is the new remote. Looks a little different than the old one, but it works as well. Not sure why they sent me a new remote, because I didn't need it, but you know, anything that's free is good, I guess. So hey guys, I did want to I did want to mention that the odd thing about this controller is it was brought by FedEx, which is not unusual. But what was unusual is they had to have a signature for this, plus they had to scan my driver's license, which is kind of crazy, but I guess maybe they want to make sure that your warranted item is getting actually to you. Maybe they have a lot of people saying, I never got my order. So anyway, thought that was a little odd because we, I got a gated area that we live in, and it was, he tried to deliver it a couple of times, and I was actually having lunch, and he came in because the gate was open, and I'm like, how many times did you try to deliver? He goes, a couple times. So anyway, just make sure that, when you do have this stuff coming, you're aware that it's coming, and then just be aware that they're going to make you sign for it and scan your driver's license. So anyway, hope this all helps you guys in the process of doing warranty information for your Costco 7.5 foot tree. Like I said, these videos are not sponsored by Costco or the tree people. It's just, I do these videos just to help out, just to help people out. So anyway, all right guys, well, if you like these kind of videos, make sure you like, subscribe, share. If it's on TikTok, heart the video, share with your friends. Helps grow the channel. Like I said, we do have merch, but it's only available on YouTube. So head on over to YouTube. You can get these awesome looking coffee cups. We got beanies, we got regular hats, we got shirts. We pretty much got everything, hoodies. And like I said, this all helps grow our channel. So anyway, guys, appreciate you watching, and I'll catch you on the next video. Try to stay warm.